where you feel you need. But Carl Gustav Jung's Man and His Symbols. Very important book, if one can get it, to look at the universality of the ground upon which mythology employs itself, and perhaps some insight on how to live one's life with awareness of one's own mind. Thursday, November 13th, 2008. Started Sleep Sea on Abdulbari, Surah 50. Listen to J.D. Hall, Jews 35 through 30. Yelin Yilang Scent Offering, Representing Beauty. Enochian Key 7, 11:29 to 11:50 a.m. 11:51 to 12:01 p.m. 12:07 to 12:21 p.m. Discourse with the Next Door Neighbor. I watched The Mystical Tradition, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. 7. The Beginnings of Kabbalah. 8. Mature Kabbalah, Zohar. 9. Isaac Luria and Safed Spirituality. 10. Sabbathi Tzvi and Messianic Mysticism. 11. The Baal Shem Tov. Besht means shame, which, well, maybe it means something different in Hebrew, but in Aramea, in the biblical language, it means shame. And the New Hasidism. 12. Mysticism in Contemporary Judaism. Friday the 14th, I listened to Fahmakran, Dua, and Amin Elahi, Surah Yusuf. Enochian Key 19, Author 15, 9:15 to 9:57 a.m., 10:11 to 10:39 a.m., and also the 6th Enochian Key, 10:43 to 11:08 a.m. I discourse with the Next Door Neighbor upon the Knox formula, which is not exactly the same as like the opposite of the Luke's formula, but and some other stuff. Saturday the 15th, I listened to Vahamakran, Dua, and Para 1 through 4. You know, the supplication each time, right? I read Sambeta, Sukta-wise translation, page 70 to 127. I watched The Teaching Companies, The Mystic Tradition, Judaism, lecture 7 through 12. Sleep Sea on Abdulbari 64. Sunday the 16th, Sleep Sea on Abdulbari 86. I listened to Pahmakran, Dua, and Para 5 through 7, of 30. Martin Luther King Jr. Khutbah Etiquette. They replay there was a Portland, Oregon station that replay that. I think they still do. I read Sambeta, page 160, Dr. Rajabali Pandey. The 17th, I listened to Fakran, Dua, and Para 8 and 9. CBC on AB 13. I watched The Mystic Tradition, Judaism, Christianity, Islam. 1. A Way into the Mystical Ways of the West. 2. Family Resemblances and Differences. 3. Biblical Roots of Western Mysticism. Let me remind that the Islamic view is not throws off the whole family thing. Yeah, that's an incident of the context, but it doesn't say that it's only for his family. It's more about who follows Abraham, and it wasn't that Abraham came up with. It wasn't that Abraham was really a founder of religion. He may have been the first of the faith among his people, but that's the same with every prophet. So there's it's not quite the Judeo-Christian way of looking at it, but Tuesday the 18th, Sleepsy on Abdabari, 122. I don't know what that is. There's 114 Suwar, but some of them are broken up into multiple tracks. I listened to Faham al-Quran, Dua, and Para 10 through 12. I watched the mystical tradition, Judaism, 4, mysticism and early Judaism, Ylang scent offering. What's that say? Wednesday the 19th, Sleepsy on JD Hall, Jews 1. I watched the mystic tradition, Judaism, Merkabah, mysticism 5. The 6, the Hasidism of Kabbalah, 7 through 12. Okay. I listened to Faham al-Quran, Dua, and part 13 through 15. I read the Quran with a phrase-by-phrase English translation of the Ali Kuli Qare one to Surah 18, Surah 8-3, Enochian Key 5, Yelenilang Scent Offering, 326 to 3:36 p.m. Discoursed with an next door neighbor on Israelite history, I guess, and music theory, etc. Thursday the 20th, Sleep City on JD Hall, Jews 13. I listened to Faham al-Quran, Dua, and Para 16 and 17. Enochian Key 19, Author 21, 1:23 to 2:06 p.m. Or the Quran with a phrase-by-phrase English translation to Surah 18, Ayat 110. I watched Stonehenge Decoded, Lost Tribes of the Amazon, In Search of Myths and Legends, Shangri-La, Shambhala. Friday the 21st, Sleepsy on JD Hall, just 21 of 30. Listen to Faham al-Quran, Dua, and Para 18 through 20. I watched Western Tradition 1 through 6. Okay, Judaism, Christianity, Islam. Temple. Frangipan is a symbol of temple. And Enochian Key 19, Ather 22. I can't see what time. Through 2 p.m. And Enochian Key Ather 19. Key 19, Author 23, 5 to 5:25 p.m. 4, The Great Courses Islam, I think. Listen to Faham al-Quran, Dua, and Para 21 through 20. We'll see with the next entry what it. I guess just 21. Made the the Shemhem and the Kingdom. Malak and Angels. Okay. Bead strain. So I took 72 beads, and I still have that hanging up, by the way. I watched lecture 7 through 12 of the Mystic Tradition, Judaism, Christianity, Islam. I made Arim Solis, 72 Goetia Spirit beads. So I have those on the appropriate right and left side of the bed. Is it when I'm facing up or facing down? I don't know. Sunday the 23rd, Sleepsy on Abdabari 3. I listened to an Islamic point of view, etiquette of Jummah. So the Friday services. Pathways, Reggie Red, don't remember. Bahama Dua and 22. Giants of Philosophy, Friedrich Nietzsche. Don't remember how many programs it is, but I could watch it and listen to it in a day. I watched the Mystic Tradition, lectures 1 through 6, Discourse with the Neighbor, and Enochian Key 19, Author 24. Always, a few years back, I encountered somewhere that kind of fit what I thought was going to be necessary for me to experience this Enochian key. So we'll see. But 121 to 157, I mean, in a way that's like, okay, I've experienced it, I can leave it, move on to the next thing. Well, I can always move on to the next thing, it's not required of me, but I attended the Tafsir Ibn Kathir group at Masjid An-Nur, Monday the 24th, Sleep Study on Abdul-Bari 6. I listened to Fahim al-Quran Dua and Para 23 through 25. Watch Aleister Crowley, The Great Beast Speaks. Enochian Key 19, Author 25. 1:35 to 2:22 p.m. I watched the Western Mystic Tradition, Judaism, so lecture 7 through 12. Tuesday the 25th, Sleep Study on Abdul-Bari 18. I listened to Fahim al-Quran, Dua, and Para 26 and 27. Howard P. Lovecraft's Cult of Cthulhu twice. I'm trying to get as much H.P. Lovecraft's of stuff on my channel as I can at the so I'll, if something happened with one of the recordings, let me know also. I watched Exodus Decoded, The Lost Tomb of Herod, Wednesday the 26th. Sleep Study on Abdul-Bari 34. Listen to Fahim al-Quran Dua and Para 28 through 30. I watched, I must have the track somewhere, must have been something. I watched Western Mystical Tradition, lecture 1 through 6. Thursday, I tend to watch these things like 10 times or so each lecture. The 27, 284 through 56. Nowadays I would have added 256 to that. And Surah 3. I watch Mystical Tradition, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, lecture 7 through 12. Lemon Scent Offering, representing beauty, contact in other planes, increased power of spells. By spells, I don't mean that I'm worshiping the objects or whatever, but I mean spiritual operations with words and intents and, you know. There are two differences and differences. Well, I switched after doing that to write out comments on the lectures. Friday the 28th, Sleep Study on, okay, so, Quran al-Kareem, Qariyat cited. Okay, I'm not sure what I meant there. Did I read the whole book? Oh, well, the first surah of the Quran. Okay. I watched Mystical Tradition, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, lecture 1 through 12. I listened to Picked Quran, Surah 4, Enochian Key 19, Author 29, 3:53 to 4:02 p.m. I read the Quran with a phrase-by-phrase English translation to Surah 1998. Oh, okay, that's why I listed that there. I wanted to give the title for that printing or something. I watched America at a Crossroads, Faith Without Fear, Struggle for the Soul of Islam, Indonesia, Letters from Iran, interview with Mizan Manouchehri. I discoursed with the next door neighbor about pilgrimage and such. I listened to, well, I've never gone on a pilgrimage, but I listened to Picked Quran, Surah 6 and 7, at the Bari, Surah 1 and 2, Saturday night lecture at Masjid An-Nur, Sunday the 30th, Sleep Study on Abdul-Bari 115, listen to Picked Quran, Surah 6 through 14, or 10, or Abdul-Bari 3, I watched Muhammad, Legacy of a Prophet, Nightline, something. I read the Quran with a phrase-by-phrase English translation of Surah 21:6. I meditated upon J.D. Hall, Jews 13 through 20. I don't know. Is that 6:33, 5:16, 5:54 p.m., 5:41, 5:44 p.m. Let me get into the dictionary here. Ta, this. Ta cha. Ta these. Ta cheat, these. Certain. Ta yacha, to both these. Ta ibyo, to or from these. Ta ibyo. Ta is, thus. Ta is cha, with these. Tam, this. Tanum, body. Tanu, tanus. Tanush itcha, about the body. Tanuye, for his own body or personally. Tanvaschit, of his body. Tanvem, body. Tara ma etim, thinking beyond, arrogance. Sort of as a opponent of arma ette. Tara man yanta, those scorning. Tara masta, those scorned. Tasha, the shaper of the cattle. Tashan, tasha geus. Tashat, shaped. Tash. Tasho, out of this shape, the cattle. Tasht, shaped. Tashto, he was shapen. Tat, that. Tatasha, I shaped. Ta'ur, the yama, we may overcome. Tavacha, I am able. Tuxmemcha, heroism. Taya, furtive. Tem, therefore, this. Tamatsa, darkness. Tema. Temanho, darkness. Temcha tu, do thou, this. Teng, those. Tevischa, violence. Tevishi, vitality. She, through vitality. Tevishim, vitality. Thraoshta, you mature, it matures. Thraosh. Thrata, protector. Thra yudyae, to protect. Thrazdum, protect. Thwa, thee, thy. Thwahmat, from thy. Thwahmat, from thy. Thahmi, in thy. Thwahu, in thy. Thwahya, of thy. Thwahyae, of thy. Thwam, thee. Thraozdum, did you fashion, create. Thwares. Thwach, thee, thy. Thwavas, like thee. Thwavant. Thwaksha, anha. Thwakshaha, through zealousness. Thwaksho, zeal. Thwe, thy. Thwisra, shining. Thwoe, to bless. Throe asti. Thwoe, thy. Thwo reshta, creator. Throweshtar. Tuk esh to the false teacher. Taka esho, the false teacher. To e, to or of the I. To, but thou. Tu rahya, of the Tura tribe. Tusha, ma'etis, silent. Thought or devotion. Devem, which is an emphasis on thee. And if you have any comments or questions, I can break to respond. Monday, I guess I'm going to stop here for the time being.